foil down. Let's open this up. Okay, let's see what we have here. Love my candles. Candles. Spirit loves candles. That is for sure. Okay, paper. Oh, that's funny. That's orange. I didn't even notice that yesterday. Raising that vibration. Come on now. There we go. Raising the vibration. All right. Concentrate that with the Florida water. All right. What do we have today? That's a little loud for me. There we go. I want that to take over. Maybe it's just too loud for me. I don't know. All right. I need to get... Good morning, everybody. Thank you for popping in. Let's get those vibrations up. Whew. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Let's clear out all those energies that are no longer for your highest good. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold it for the count of 3. And just let it go. Let it go. Release all that energy. All right. Now we're going to call in some high frequency vibrations. All right. Keep your eyes closed. I would like you to put your hands palm up. Doesn't matter if you're sitting, you're standing. If you have your hands rested like I do, your arms, just put your hands palm up. In your mind or out loud, say, I am ready to receive higher vibrations, higher frequencies. I am ready to be tapped in. Holy Spirit, holy angels, with the open minds, the open hearts, the clarity, the connection, the groundedness of Mother Gaia, the expansion of Father Sky, the cosmos, and the universe, take our vibrations and raise them higher. Take those vibrations and raise them higher. You should be feeling light in your body right now. You should be feeling a little light, almost a little lightheaded or dizzy. Your vibrations are raising. You are rising your vibrations. Connection. I'm feeling more connected. You're feeling more connected, getting grounded. We're going to do something different. Something that I don't normally share, but I'm being called to share. So we're going to do a connection. We're going to connect you from Mother Earth to Father Sky, the cosmos. We're going to cleanse and clear every chakra. We're going to activate every chakra. All right. I'm feeling called to bring in blue. So let's bring in the sapphire along with the amethyst. Okay, here comes truth, clarity. Throat chakra is open. All right, are you ready? Here we go. Envision and see a gold cord. That gold cord is connected and rooted to Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. All right, see that gold cord? It is wrapped around the earth, wrapped around the center and her roots. It is wrapped, it is snug, it is tight. That gold cord is now anchored to Mother Earth. Taking that gold cord, you're weaving it up in through the earth, into and through. Keep weaving until it hits the bottom of your feet. Taking that gold cord all the way up into your your root chakra, Cleansing and clearing the root chakra. You should be feeling a bit more grounded. You should feel your feet anchoring to the ground a little bit tighter. Okay, taking that gold cord, weaving it up into and through your sacral chakra, cleansing and clearing. Taking that gold cord, weaving it up into and through your solar plexus, your solar chakra, cleansing and clearing. Now taking that gold cord and we're weaving it up into and through your heart chakra, cleansing and clearing, cleansing and clearing. Now taking that gold cord, weaving it up into and through your third eye, your brow chakra, right in between your two eyebrows, cleansing and clearing. Any point you feel you need to take a deep breath, you do that. That's helping you cleanse and clear. Taking that gold cord, weaving it up into and through your crown chakra, cleansing and clearing. Clearing out all that darkness, clearing out all. I'm seeing gray matter, just clearing it out. All right, taking that gold cord and we're weaving it up into and through your star chakra. Now, your star chakra should sit anywhere between 6 to 12 inches from the top of your head, which is your crown chakra. If you don't feel like it's in within reach, call it to come down closer. You call in, you tell it how far you want it to sit, at least 6 to 12 inches from your crown chakra. You are cleansing and clearing your star chakra. All right. Taking that gold cord and now we're weaving it up into and through the cosmos. It is now hitting every planet, every constellation, every star, every being, galactic being, starseed, Lemurians, Andromeda, any galaxy you resonate with, if you feel you're a star seed, if you know you are a star seed, that gold cord is weaving into and through the whole cosmos, the sun, the moon, the stars, the universe. While it is weaving, it is collecting energies. It is activating that gold cord. It is activating your gold cord. I'm getting the okay that it is fully activated. Taking that gold cord and just wrap it. It's wrapped. I just heard it is wrapped through the cosmos. Now we're taking that gold cord and we're weaving it down into and through your star chakra, activating your star. You're activating that beautiful gold light, that gold flame. Whew. All right, taking that gold cord, weaving it down into and through your crown chakra, activating your crown, activating that white light, that white flame. Taking that gold cord, weaving it down into and through your third eye, your brow chakra, activating the brow, the third eye. It is opening. You are seen. You may feel a little dizzy, a little lightheaded. That is completely normal. That is natural. Taking that gold cord and you're weaving it down into and through your throat chakra, activating your throat. I was just told, did I not cleanse and clear? I didn't do it out loud, I was told. Maybe I didn't do it out loud. But it was cleansed and cleared. My apologies. Your throat chakra is now activated. Taking that gold cord, weaving it down into and through the heart chakra, activating the heart. In the throat, you activated the blue flame. In your third eye, you activated the purple or the indigo. Those are the colors you should have seen. In your heart chakra, you are activating the pink and the green, the healing and the love energies that resonate within the heart chakra. Becoming activated. Taking that gold cord, weaving it down into and through the solar plexus, activating the solar. You should be seeing a yellow light, yellow flame as it is being activated, creating your new ideas, your creativity, your abundance, your desires, your manifestations. Now taking that gold cord, weaving it down into and through your sacral chakra, activating the orange light, the orange flame, nurturing yourself, loving yourself, connecting with those feminine energies. Now taking that gold cord, weaving it down into and through your root chakra, activating your root, your grounding, connecting. Taking that gold cord, weaving it down into and through the earth, back to Mother Gaia, back to the center, activating, connecting Mother Earth to Father Sky within yourself, for your higher self, for your highest good. You are now connected, aligned, cleansed and cleared, and ready to receive all information, messages moving forth. That is a great exercise to do if you truly want to connect with Mother Earth and Father Sky and bring that connection together. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, God, the Lord. Thank you. All right. What am I being called? I keep looking at higher self cards. All right. Let's see what is going on for today's energies out there. All right. You have come back to start. You have come back to the start to see what you have missed before. You've come back to the start to see what you have missed before. All right. Anything else with this? What else would you have come back to the start to have missed before? Oh, okay. I'm seeing. All right. So you're replaying, going back. Like, what could you have changed? What could have been different? What you missed? Maybe something you've missed that could have created an opportunity. I just heard mindset. Maybe going back, revisiting old thought patterns, old thoughts, the way things have come. Clarity I just got, like becoming more clear, gaining clarity. You're hearing how you want things to pan out, how you want things to happen, getting clarity. You've had the power all along. You just need to believe it. You need to just believe it. Running back to the time, running back to see what changes could have been made. Yeah, to see what you missed in the beginning. Did you miss anything in the beginning? You're checking. Okay. It's almost like an Akashic record to look up to see, like, what I'm getting, like, for the Akashic records is that, like, maybe you missed something. What did you miss? What is a gift or an ability that you may have had, and you're going back to say, wait a minute, did I miss something? Or this could be a correction. Like, was there something that I missed? If it has to do with work, going back and researching something, making sure you have the right answers, making sure the questions are answered correctly. Questions are answered correctly. I don't know what it is with the shuffling sometimes. I just want to, there we go. You've come back to the start to your eagerness. A lot of colors. I'm being drawn, definitely a lot of colors. The blue, the throat chakra, the red, the grounding, the yellow. The yellow is coming through the third eye when I look at that. And that's your solar plexus, being creative, new ideas. Maybe you missed an idea, missed seeing something. You need to get more clarity within the third eye of what you missed. But the truth, there's that electric, vibrant pink, the love, taking more time, seeing you needed to take more time to love yourself, times that you've missed, and opportunities, seeing what you might have missed, if you would have done things differently. Okay. Ace of Swords, clarity, truth, new ideas, victory and triumph. Eight of Pentacles, commitment, dedication, work, and effort. Yeah, you're going back to get more clarity and truth. And in the process, you're gaining new ideas. It does create victory because your mindset changes because you now have more clarity. You're able to see the value, the true worth. It is taking time. Seven of Swords, hiding and avoiding, lying and trickery, deception and cunning. Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, effort, and goals. This just changed the whole reading. Okay. Maybe going back, trying to get clarity and truth if somebody's been hiding or avoiding something. Somebody's been lying about something. Finding out maybe it was a team effort, like multiple people were hiding something. Maybe there was something that was being hidden. And now going back, you're finding what was hidden. You're finding out about the lies, the trickery, the deception. That's bringing about clarity and truth. Might take a team to come up or to figure out the lying and trickery, the deception. It's weird. I'm almost getting like these are supposed to be two separate piles. This is interesting. Strength. We got 4 of Wands, home and reunion, stability and belongings. The Knight of Wands, the Hanged Man, Temperance, 4 of Swords, the Knight of Cups, impulsive, mature, hot-tempered. This is okay. I got a swirl of energies going on right now. So this is definitely lots of different energies. Somebody's sacrificed and is waiting for something. Maybe you feel like you've sacrificed and you're waiting for someone to bring in the stability, to bring in that commitment and dedication. Because you're just wanting peace and tranquility. You're just wanting the peace. You want things to be balanced. So while you're waiting for this hot-tempered person, individual, this impulsive, immature individual to come back, like to come back to the relationship, come back to themselves, you just sit and wait. Avoiding, hiding. Feeling the 3 of Pentacles, the teamwork, collaboration, it has to do with a home and reunion, stability and belonging. Okay, let's get this clarified because we've got. So whoever is avoiding, hiding, and avoiding is an impulsive person. Okay. At the same time, they're very charming, idealistic. I need to put these like this. Getting with clarity and truth. It's almost like you're taking a break, relaxing, self-reflecting, triumphing. Triumph. Amen. But yet you're just feel there's this peace and tranquility, but still like you're sacrificing something. You feel like you are sacrificing something, or somebody feels like they're sacrificing something, waiting because of this individual's lack of direction. It's almost like this card is in between. Hangman is in between two people. We got somebody over here who's not being 100% honest. And all you want is just this teamwork. You just want to have this reunion, this stability, this feeling of belonging. So you keep, so I'm feeling like this energy just is going back, trying to get more truth, more clarity. Like, did I miss something? I'm trying to be peaceful and balanced over here, but there's something going on. But you're finding the courage and the strength to keep moving forward. Numbers we have out here, they may or may not resonate. 14, 12, and 8. I also have 5 and 3. I just saw the number 15. Okay. We need to go get some angels. Need to get some angels on this. Hmm. I just heard your gut intuition is telling you something. And then I'm feeling that it's like a tug. It's almost like that pulling, that tugging and pulling of, like, you feel it, but it's like you don't want to feel it. You're just not sure if it's the mind taking over and it's not really coming from your heart space. It's almost like there's confliction. I'm just getting like there's confliction, like your mind is telling you you need to keep looking, you need to keep digging. And then there's another part of you that just says, just don't think about it. Um, All right. Flexibility. All right, just go that way. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can you please provide some clarity on this? Please provide clarity. Okay, enthusiasm. Also got fire and flexibility. I look at this couple and I just get chills. Like somebody really wants, somebody is just longing. I'm just getting a longing for connection, a longing just to be looked at again, to be seen as, I don't know, maybe this has been a long relationship, a long marriage. Just wanting to be seen as that person that they first fell in love with. I just got chills and I wanted to well up and cry, to be honest with you. Just to feel, just to get that recognition. Yeah, I may be carrying all these titles. I have all these jobs and all these titles that, people put on me, or that, you know, family, places, or relationships, whatever, place on you. But it's like you just want to, yeah, flexibility. You just want to be looked at as just more than just those titles. You want to be seen as that love, as that beautiful person, the one that sparked um, that coming together to begin with. Like you want that spark again, and you have enthusiasm about that, but there is this confliction. What am I missing? What am I not seeing? Should I be seeing something? Did I miss something? There's fire. You may be a fire sign. The other person may be a fire sign. but there's fire here. I feel like there is passion here. You hold a lot of passion. You want to feel passion, but you want to receive that passion. Why am I always having to give out the passion? Why can't it be brought to me? Why aren't they being flexible? Why do I have to be the flexible one? Why am I not receiving everything that I am putting out there? And I just keep welling up with tears over here. And I am so sorry that you have to feel this way or feel like you go through this. Talking from experience, I have been there. I know how this feels. Okay. I have been there. So, encouragement, just keep loving yourself. Um, that's just my side note. Uh, okay. What else, angels? What? Can y'all just throw them out for me, please? You stop my flow when you just flip them. Maybe I need to stop telling you to flip. Throw or fall. Just throw the cards. Quit flipping them. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else? Again, the universal love angel about self-love, self-care. Loving yourself first. You know, allow yourself to fall in love with yourself all over again before you worry and think about the external love. You know, it's sometimes it can be about the projection. When we get stuck into a mindset or into not feeling good about ourselves, just for the lack of acknowledgement, the lack of the reciprocation of love, or that feeling of being needed or wanted. Um, I just heard, just need yourself, love yourself, depend on yourself. You know, just start bringing that love inward. And if you've been doing that and now you're just like, wait a minute, I've been doing so much of that. Why aren't they recognizing this? Why aren't they seeing, that I've changed my hair a little bit, or that, maybe I'm not wearing as much makeup, or I'm wearing a little bit more. I'm trying to show up into this relationship 100%. And why is it not being reciprocated? What am I missing out on? And maybe that's what's going back, trying to get more clarity and truth. Like, what did I used to do that was so appealing that is not appealing, or that they're not seeing right now? Got intimacy and rejuvenation. Yes, they need to, thank you. They need to go down here. So, intimacy and rejuvenation. Rejuvenate that intimate self of you, your intimate self. Allow yourself to be more intimate. And you know what? Let's just keep it real. Doesn't always have to be somebody else, right? If you need to if you need to figure out what's going to make you feel good, of course you always start with yourself. So that way you can explain it. You know, I don't feel like I need to delve any more into that. I think you know what I'm talking about. Um, Rejuvenate the passion. Create more passion. Rejuvenate the fire. Step away. Do a date night. Maybe you've been doing date nights. All right, angels, anything else? I will read that universal love card again. I should have it memorized, to be honest with you. She loves popping out during readings. What am I doing to? Okay. Oops, sorry about that. I'm being drawn over here. So what is it that you need to know about getting clarity, about going back. Like, what did you miss? What do you feel that you have missed? What do you feel that you have missed? I just heard time. Maybe you feel like you've missed time with this person, these people, in this connection. You've missed some time working a lot. It could work both ways, or they work a lot, you work a lot. People have been working a lot. The time, being able to create time for each other, the lack of time for each other. Schedules can be very hectic, overbearing, overpowering. Um, they can take a lot of time away. It's setting it's about both coming together and making time for each other. I I'm so mixed when they say let's do a date night. Yeah, date nights are great. I'm not bashing date nights. Please don't anybody take that I'm bashing date nights. Um, it's just that sometimes, what happened to spontaneity? That's part of intimacy. That's part of rejuvenating relationship. Be spontaneous. If back in the day, um, the person used to come up behind you and just give you a big squeeze or just, grab you or whatever, and it's just not there anymore. Switch that role, reverse it. Go back, go behind them. Give them a hug from behind. Be more spontaneous. Create the love and the playfulness that you want. Put it out there. Put it out there. Um, and also heard, don't always expect to receive something just because you give it. When you want to give, when you're giving with love, when you expect something in return, I want to say about nine times out of 10, it's not going to work in your favor. Um, because to be honest with you, I don't feel that if you give something that you should be automatically receiving something. It depends on what you're giving. It also depends on the person that's receiving, right? What energy are they in? Are they just, are you giving support and they just need to receive it? You can't expect to get, support in return because you're healing that person, you're providing support. So it really truly depends on the situation, and the energy vibration that you're feeling around you in the room. All of that is vital. You've got existence. Being number one in your existence. What else do we have up here? Existing. Looking at yourself and knowing that you exist. Okay, that you are the center. If you look at her, right? I call it a lily. It's a plant. I think it's just a leaf, but I'm going to call it a lily pad of some sorts. But she's on that plant. She's existing. She exists because she was a creation of God. She's a light being. And you need to acknowledge your existence. Exist for yourself. Don't exist for somebody else. Be comfortable with yourself. Be true to yourself. Always goes back to self-love. Love yourself 100%. You don't need somebody else to validate you. Validate yourself. If this individual or this person or people, whatever the situation is, if you feel that that this person's stepping out, you're just not sure, yeah, you can go through and you can dig. The only thing you're doing is you're creating stagnation in your life. You're creating stagnation in your energy. Best thing to do, go on and be your true authentic self. Allow yourself to exist for you. Because in the end, if something is going on behind the scenes, I guarantee it. And I'm going to tell you right now, 100% truth, 100% facts. It will be found out. You will know. You will know. You know why? Because your intuition's going to tell you. You're going to get that feeling, the butterflies in your stomach, that something don't feel right. You're going to feel that energy. You're going to be told a single word, a sign, a symbol, something that's been resonating with you. You are going to get clarity. You will know. Don't, you know, always know. That's right. We always know. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your energy. Don't put those vibrations, those frequencies into those patterns of thinking. Not worth your time. It's not. You've got better things to do. You've got a lot of other things to be doing. We've got existence. That needs to go with clarity and truth because you exist. You know what? Yeah, thank you. Just said about that. That goes with temperance and ace of swords because you exist. Your peace, your tranquility, balance, harmony. You're the seeker, the truth seeker. We have the rebel, understanding, and postponement. I feel like these have come out before. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for flipping them out. It's just so much easier. Thank you. Transformation. All right, let's get these out here. Comparison. Consciousness. I just heard stop comparing. Stop comparing yourself. Stop comparing yourself. We're all individuals. We're all supposed to be our own authentic self. Don't compare yourself to somebody else. Even if it's another woman or another man, don't compare yourself. Because you're beautiful the way you are. If they don't recognize it, they're lost. That means you're meant to go on to better things. That means there's another door opening that is going to be more blissful, more fruitful, and a hell of a lot more abundance. I can tell you that. You exist because you transform. And you understand that. Even if you have to fly outside that cage, even if you need to do something on your own and not be in the group, you know that. You exist and you transform. You're going up. Look at that. They're looking at all the other birds just soaring, just seeing things from a new perspective, right? You're like, I can do that. Wow, I see how that is. That's actually pretty quite simple. I need to get out of this cage and start flying. I need to be more. I'm going to be more. You know why I'm going to be more? Because I'm going to allow myself to go through the transformations. I'm going to go through the hard times, the happy times, go through every single lesson that I need to learn because I exist. And part of existing in this life, in this realm, the earthly realm, you have to transform. In order to exist in the earthly plane, you have to be able to go through your transformations. Otherwise, you just keep coming back, doing the same thing over and over again. And who wants that? God knows I don't want that in this lifetime. I don't want to go through what I went through in this lifetime again. Nope. That's why I did my healing. That's why I met my shadow self. That's why I did my healing. I even did ayahuasca. Dang. I did ayahuasca. And I'll tell you, that for me was the most life transforming thing I have ever done. I was closer to Mother Gaia than I have ever thought I could imagine. ever thought I could imagine. Now, ayahuasca is not for everybody, but if you've been thinking about it, if that's been coming up for you, like seeing ads or something, that's the universe saying maybe you should. Maybe it's going to give you some more clarity. Maybe it's going to help you become more grounded or become more in tune with nature. So don't compare your transformations to others. We're all different spiritual beings. We might all share similar gifts. Well, we don't. We do all share gifts that are the same. Let me be honest about this. We're all born with the gifts. They're just those that just grow up closed off and that stay that way from the day that from the day that they turned a teenager, started listening to everybody and being told, and they can go into adulthood and die, not changing, not transforming once. And then there are those that see they see all these, I just heard aggressions like towards them. And like, was it me? Is it them? Then you start learning about yourself. You're like, okay, yeah, maybe some of that was me, but all the other stuff was not me. That's a lot of stuff that bags people carry. They were just doing a lot of projection, but unfortunately, I was not illuminated at the time. People weren't illuminated at the time, so they take that in, and then it becomes a um, personal issue, I guess you could say, because you start taking it on like, oh man, it must be me, it must be me, and we start taking that onto ourselves and take it into our personality. And then there are those that, like I said, we grow, we heal, transform, so we don't make the same go through the same thing in the next life. Our soul just gets tired of having to relive and live the same thing over. They're like, when are you going to grow up? When are you going to heal? When are you going to take a hard look at yourself and just do what you need to do, so in the next life you can be the king of England? You can be, a prince, a princess, whatever. You can be that billionaire in the next life with no worries, no cares. Just get it done this life, because this life isn't over. And everything you do now, I mean, just think now, a year from now, 2 years, 5 years, 10, 40, 50. You did all this work in the last 2 or 3 years, and like this year starting 2025 is moving you into the next phase. Just think, from 2026 on, holy crap, blissful, because you've done so much work. And now your abundance is coming in. Now your intuition is kicking in crazily. No more postponing. There may be some postponements, but that's natural. Don't look at it as, it's dark, that it's gray. Just look at it as that it just needs a little bit more time to look into your chakras, to see that color, that vibrancy within yourself or within someone else 100%. Sometimes things just take time. There could be a postponement. It just takes a little extra time. But please don't compare yourself to any other spiritual person, any other human, period, any other soul. We're all different. Might have some, like I said, we all have the same gifts, whether we use them or whether we don't. That's individually. As individuals, we have that choice. Consciousness. Transforming your consciousness. The Fool. Ooh, the new beginnings. Stepping outside of yourself. Being that bright light. But I'm also getting self-awareness, self-confidence, building up the self-esteem. You're moving above and beyond, moving above and beyond. You know you're better than everything. You know you don't need to compare yourself. We're all perfectly imperfect as ourselves, 100%. As long as you just keep doing that healing, right? The Creator. Yes, and know that the Creator is always in control. You don't have the control. Yes, you do have the control what you heal, but when it comes to divine timing and what the universe throws your way, we have no control over. But you are an active participant. Yeah, the universe, the Creator, has control. You do have the ability to steer, though, right? Because it is your life. You have the ability to steer because you can participate. But how you participate, are you going to be one that's active or inactive? How are you showing up? How are you allowing the Creator to connect with you? We also have the number 4, family, stability. Are you a 100% active participant in your life on this path? The Creator. And don't allow people to project. Don't allow other people's projections onto you. Yeah, keep using your inner voice. There's so much awareness. New vision. Keep listening to your intuition, that inner voice. Let go of what's going on around you. Just focus on yourself. Because if something's going on, if something has happened behind the scenes, it comes out. It always comes out. But you know what? You'll be prepared. You'll be more aware and prepared for it. Yeah. Because it's not, yeah, it could hurt, but you are already aware of it. You already knew or had that feeling that something was going on. So it's going to be like, okay, all right. So yeah, thanks for just confirming everything that my intuition was telling me. Thank you. All right, now you can go. I'm moving on. Thanks. Thank you for proving my higher self right. Thanks. Now I've got better things to do. What else would you like to say about this energy? Here's something about timing. You wanting me to use the timing? All right, let it flip, fly, or fall. Or I should say, let it fly or fall. The tree of life and the ancient ones. Number 58, which condenses down to a 13, which is 4. Also, home, stability, creating the roots, having the roots. And number 1, being number 1 in your life. You being number 1. And knowing that the ancient ones, basically souls, right? Your soul, you are ancient. You've lived many past lives. A lot of connection here. Seeing birds. I'm also seeing raven wings. I see an Indian headdress. Definitely Native American ancient ones. There's Native American energies. I just heard lineage that are, I just heard that are your tree of life, are your support system, are the ones that help keep you grounded. I'm being drawn to the color red. Yeah, grounding your root chakra, becoming um, more grounded, more activated with Mother Earth, but allowing those grounding energies to go up higher to the ancient ones, allowing not allowing yourself to stay just grounded, but allowing that grounded feeling to lift you up. Like you need it when you feel grounded, like, okay, now you need to raise that vibration up. Because if you stay grounded too long, there's a difference between, getting that grounded connection, but staying grounded. And I think that has to be a lot to do with the way that things are said and the intention. When we say that, I just want to stay grounded. Okay, well, all you're doing is bringing in lower energies. Like you're not allowing your vibrations to lift up. You're not allowing yourself to soar to the frequency of angels, to the frequency of ancient ones and spirit guides, animal guides, anybody and everybody from your spirit team. So, you can give that out there. I'm connecting myself, but allow your groundedness to be connected to the higher realms, to the planes, okay? And for some reason, somebody's trying to stop me because my music just shut off. That was weird. Okay. So, anyways, yeah, take that grounding energy, send it to the universe, get activated, lift it up, lift that vibration, that frequency. I just was drawn to the number 893, 8, 9, and 3. Whether those numbers resonate with you or whether that is a frequency you need to listen to, check out 893 for the hertz, 893HZ. That might be something that is significant that you may need to listen to. I'm being drawn into the color turquoise. There's a lot of protection. Turquoise. Turquoise is very synonymous with I shouldn't say it's synonymous, but maybe it is. With Native Americans, with with Indians, turquoise is a protecting stone, protection, protecting yourself, protecting your space, utilizing and visualizing turquoise as your protection. It's a beautiful stone, by the way. I love turquoise. There's just something that is very, in my mind, just something very spiritual about turquoise. But I'm also drawn to Native American culture. I mean, yeah, I know I have a Native spirit that's with me, and I'm very drawn into the Native culture. And turquoise is just, I don't know, it's like a godsend stone to me. I think it's like a godsend. Freaking love that stone. Anyway, sidetracked. Um, Turquoise. I am being told that when you do your meditation, whoever this is resonating with, utilize turquoise. Utilize turquoise. And what I'm getting is that um, it's one of those where you're sending, like you're holding the turquoise in your right hand and you're sending out that energy of protection to protect yourself, right? And then when you're done doing that, and when you want spirit to connect with you, especially when it comes to Native Americans, Native spirits to connect with you, hold, transfer that turquoise stone into your left hand for your receiving. So you're receiving the clear information, you're receiving clear messages for your highest good, but that also that the transmission is coming in more clearly. I'm definitely seeing an intertwining, the connection of ancestors, ancestors of a lineage, ancestors when it comes to the tree of life. And when I think of like the tree of life and you've got Mother Gaia, did you know that witches can whisper to trees? Did you know that? That trees whisper through shamans, but also through witches? And that's not a bad thing. That's a great thing. They have that ability because of the elements. You know, we all do, just like shamans do. But there's something about witchery. Maybe you're a witch in a past life. Maybe you have you might not classify yourself as a witch or a Wiccan or a pagan, but you have the ability to whisper to trees, or you feel like trees or hear trees whispering to you through their leaves. And then I was just drawn into the wind. So maybe you're hearing words in the wind. Like you can hear the chatter of leaves. You hear the souls of the trees in the wind. And I just got swaying. Okay. All right. Yeah, keep going in with that connection. Um Definitely I just heard like big talker. Someone is a big talker. Or you can hear somebody talking, like maybe you hear a voice. Maybe you're hearing like a voice every now and again, or like I just heard like you hear a voice and then you turn your head. You're like, nah, that wasn't anything. But I'm getting that it was. Getting that is an ancestor. Might have to do with water, Pisces, the flow of water, being around water when there's connection, using water as a connection, or you are a Pisces or a water sign, a Cancer or Scorpio. Um, I just heard spiritual bath, so maybe you need a spiritual bath or you take spiritual baths. Allow it to cleanse and clear you. The moon, water and the moon makes sense. Are there illusions around? You concentrate the water energy. Yeah, water energies, water signs, but water energies are very high vibrating during moon cycles. But mostly when it comes to that full moon, yeah, the new moon, but the full moon, water energies, like the energy of water, the element of water, it's very high vibing, very high vibing. Also, the number 37 condenses down to a 10, which is a 1, new beginnings, fresh start, um, first moon phase. The number 6, or number 61 down to a 7. I'm getting patience of flow. We got ones over each other. Okay, so the moon and the ancient ones. Maybe maybe you hear a lot more stuff or you do more things around the moon when it comes to your spirituality. Like things start ramping up. I get things are ramping up. Or there's just the veil is a lot thinner. I just heard the veil is thinner, so you're able to connect, especially when it comes to a full moon with ancient ones, with spirit guides. Or maybe this you're being told to around the next new moon. Or why did I say new moon? the next full moon, or maybe new moon, the next full moon, it's going to be significant when it comes to communication. I'm getting utilizing a water element, utilizing your water. Okay, what else? Is there anything else? Heard messages. What else? Anything else? Are we done with this pack? Okay. I know, I am being drawn back to those cards back there. Do my push off? Okay. Let's see what modern life has to say. What is going on? All right. What else is going on with this energy? I was just told. They just told me I need to clear my desk. Oh my God. All right. Hold on. I need to clear my desk. All right. So stay on top of your work. Allow yourself to keep transforming. Keep listening to your intuition. Remember, universe is in control, but you can steer. Just make sure that you have discernment, information, knowledge, and the wisdom to allow yourself to move forward. Not allowing others to play or even think that your kindness is a weakness, because it's not. That is just how you roll. That is just how you roll. So this deceptive energy, finding clarity and truth. Everything's in time, right? Everything is in time. Okay. Oh, okay, I can get rid of that too. All right. So let's see. Can I do that first? I want to do this first. When it comes to everything that we just did before, it put me on a different tangent right now. All right, divine timing. What is it you would like to know? What is it you would like to know or confirmation? Divine timing. Connecting spiritually, ancestrally. I'm hearing, okay. So let's get confirmation on this other person, this outside external energy. I feel like that needs to, let's just get that one out of the way. Within a month, you're going to have clarity, the truth. They're sooner than you expect. Yeah, it can't be hidden forever. Nothing hides. Yes. People can't hide. I don't know why people think they can hide. The truth always comes out. Truth always comes out. Lies lay down. Truth stands up. Truth stands tall. And there's always going to be truth. Okay. Let's see where we're going with this. Y'all brought a lot out. January. I'm getting something started in January. That's for January is coming through. January. Something started in January. Getting it in January. That's where somebody was refocusing. Right? Placing the new energies out there, refocusing. tired of waiting, tired of wondering if things are going to come to light, tired of wasting their time. Somebody's tired. Somebody was tired. January started a whole new, like the new year started a new cycle. Started refocusing. You decided you weren't going to wait for it anymore. Within a month. In August, huh? Something's happening very soon in August. But also something is happening within a month. Sooner than you expect. Now it's crazy. So there was a video I put out recently, and they had something in there, like something was happening within a couple of weeks into a month. And then when I went back to listen to myself, and I was like, you know what? I am not going to even bother to edit this. But for some reason, I meant to say that I was doing the reading here in March. We're in April right now. But that I was doing the reading in March, and I said May. And I was like, next month, because right now it's May. And I went back and I'm like, I don't even remember even saying May. I could have sworn I said March. And the next month would have been April. So they were saying that within a month, meaning because I was literally like 2 days away from April, or a day from April, that within a month, meaning within a month of May, from April to May, something was going to be happening. Within a month, sooner than you expect. What is happening within a month, which we need to be aware of? What's happening within a month? Emoji overuser. What is happening? What is happening within a month? Professional binge watcher. Okay, so these are two energy we have. Emoji overuser. I feel like somebody, instead of expressing themselves, they like to just throw like GIFs out there or emojis all the time. It's somebody that, that's like they feel like that is their way to communicate. Somebody who just goes overboard and it's like, dude or woman, whoever, did you forget how to talk? Did you forget how to communicate? So we have somebody who likes to just go overboard with emojis and forgot how to use their voice. Professional binge watcher. Somebody likes to watch a lot of TV, a lot of shows. Somebody who can't turn the sound off to sit in silence. Somebody always has to have their mind stimulated externally because they're afraid to go in, afraid to do that work. They're just like glued to everything. Almost get like they're in awe. They're in awe. Should we go back? These? Okay. All right. It's like, I love emojis and all, but I swear to God, when they become like everything that you're expressing in a relationship is all emojis. It's like, where did the conversation go? Where'd the talking go? All right. Within a month, you know what? I can't hold that many cards. What is happening within a month in concerns to this emoji? Somebody uses emojis. This is for you. So this is the person that is. They're in your life somehow. In your life somehow. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What do we need to know? What do you want to say? And so it doesn't have to be like these, they don't have to be part of your energy. That's just the energy that came out. Emoji overuser, I just got like closed off. Somebody could be somebody that's closed off. And I also get with this one, like they're afraid of missing out. Afraid of missing out. Could be you, could be somebody else. Could be another energy. You may not have to do anything you at all. Okay, what do you have? What do you want to say? Let flower fall. Let it shine through. Being drawn to a butterfly. What a transformation. Metamorphosis. I see purple and coral. 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 I haven't thought about coral before. I need to see what coral represents because I'm drawn to purple. And purple's protection. It's also, you know, your third eye, eye opening. But coral, that one's a new one for me. Coral meaning. All right. So it's a mix, yeah, pink and orange, warmth and vitality, and a sense of optimism and playfulness. Yeah, like I guess like the coral reefs thrive. Warmth and vitality. Nature and vitality, transformation and renewal, courage and strength. Its organic origin, forming from living pulps, can symbolize transformation, resilience, and renewal. In some cultures, red coral is seen as a symbol of courage and strength, overpowering its wearer to overcome obstacles. But this is coral color. Yeah. So warmth, comfort, optimism, energy, playfulness, and youthfulness. That's nice. That's a nice energy to have. Very soon in August, within a month. What is happening within a month? That's why I want to know. What do we need to know? What is going on within a month? Sooner than you expect. Within a month, efforts and success, achievement, independence, and self-sufficiency. For some of you, it might be sooner than you expect, and for others, it could be within a month. Efforts and success, your 9 of Pentacles. All that work you've been doing, whether this is for you, whether this is a relationship, whether this is a confirmation for somebody, if you've been leaving or thinking about leaving a relationship, you will be self-sufficient because you have been creating your own independence. Smell the flowers. Allow yourself to be the flower, to blossom with creativity, with your solar, being creative, I heard just like feeling alive. Feeling alive. Anything else, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels? Oh my, okay. before we move on to the next one. Okay. Yes. Okay. Page of Cups, a dreamer, innocence, inner child, head in the clouds. Five of Pentacles, hardships and loss, isolation and abandonment, unemployed and struggle. So it's like things were going good, and then you get bam. What? How am I supposed to do? All right. So somebody might be going through hardships or loss, feeling the isolation, abandonment, or you are unemployed and you're struggling. But then what it's saying is that within a month or sooner than you expect, all your efforts that you've been doing, you're achieving. Don't allow your head to be in the clouds. Do what you need to do. You don't want to be in the hardship and loss. Or if you are unsure, or like sure of your next route, your next route, be like to dream, like allow yourself to be in the clouds. Figure out what it is that you want to do, your next step. You don't want to create that hardship, that loss in the Five of Pentacles. Pentacles, is about the money. You don't want to lose any finances because you're not putting in the same initiative or so. Oh, never mind. Okay. So somebody wants you to be in loss, in an isolation and abandonment. Somebody doesn't want you to reach your Nine of Pentacles. They view you as a dreamer, as you're naive and innocent. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, yeah, I was getting a little confused there because I'm hearing a lot of different things. They want you to have the hardships. They want you to struggle. I'm hearing not to worry about that because everything that they've been projecting onto you, everything they want you to suffer and have, they're getting. That's happening within a month, sooner than they expect or sooner than you expect it to happen. It's going to happen. You don't have to worry about this. This is somebody trying to project it onto what you've got going on. Onto what you have going on. Can you clarify the Five of Pentacles, please? Clarify the five. Yeah, clarify the five. This is somebody else's energy. I'm picking up a different energy than what I'm getting right here. Five of Pentacles, please. Thank you. My other deck? This deck. Anything else? Okay. Anything else? That's a lot. Okay. Okay. So the Five of Pentacles. These are not. Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands to the Five of Pentacles, they want you to feel the burden, the stress. Or maybe you are feeling burdened and stressed and burnt out. They want this for you. They want you to have these hardships and be burned out. And I'm hearing don't. Don't allow that to take over. You know why? Because you're resilient. You're too close. You are too close. You are too resilient. Yeah, you've got that inner power, The inner child, you've got your inner power, your courage, your strength. Yeah, you've got the compassion, the warmth, your Queen of Cups, your Nine of Wands, your strength, your courage. You're that lion. Yeah, because you've been setting goals. You're ambitious. They're the ones that are having sleepless nights, so they're trying to project on you to have sleepless nights. To be more negative instead of being so positive. Man, tell them to go suck a stick. And Knight of Swords, assertive and impatient, direct and daring, ambitious, motivated. Yeah, because you know what you want. You know what you want. Everything you've got coming within a month, sooner than you expect, what you've been working on, this is your confirmation that it is proceeding. Whatever you've been doing in January that made you stop to refocus, right? And figured, it's not coming to me. I'm tired of waiting for it. I am doing this. And this is saying, you did it. This is what's happening. You're going to get the Nine of Pentacles. You're going to be in success. You have the strength. You have the compassion. You're intuitive. You're assertive. You're oriented, detail oriented. Everything that you need to flourish, to be that next step, the next stage, that next chapter in your book, you're doing it. Okay? It's coming in. Now, those that have been trying to wish ill will on you, project, I don't want you to succeed. I don't want you to, and then you'll feel like you're better than me. Oh, hush up, person. Hush up. Hush up. That's your own projections. I can't help how you feel about yourself. Only you can help that. I'm still going to go about doing my business and living my happy life. You stress out. Okay, because everything that you're trying to put onto me, that you're projecting, this is what these cards are saying. Anything that they tried projecting onto you, okay, it's coming back to them. They're going to be burdened and stressed, okay? They're going to have the sleepless nights. They're the ones going through hardships and loss. Don't worry about it. It's not you. Maybe they're the professional binge watchers. There you go. And the emoji overusers. Maybe they're the ones that they're so obsessed in watching you, so obsessed in seeing what you're doing, that there you go. Now they're going through all these burdens. They're obsessed. They're obsessed. So that's what's happening within a month. Stuff that you've been working on in January. Okay. All right. Let's go to very soon and in August. Something you've been working on in January. Oh, that was the other one. My bad. Okay. So this is something that has been going on in the background that you want confirmation or clarity on very soon in August. What energy is this? Very soon in August. Tell us about this energy, this person, these people, circumstance. What is going on? That's going to be happening very soon in August. Another professional binge watcher. Oh, Netflix and chill. We have the grill master and the chronic multitasker. So these are the energies. Somebody loves to be outside. Maybe smoke. Looks like a little 420 there. Cigar, cigarette. Who loves to grill. Loves to see in red and smoke. Fire. A grill master and a chronic multitasker. So these are the energies. Somebody's always doing something, doing multi things, right? It's always got something going on. Never enough time to stop, smell the roses, always constantly doing something, chronically. Then we have the Netflix and chill person. One's just like, yeah, just gonna sit here, watch some TV, and just snuggle up and just if I fall asleep, I fall asleep. And the other energy we have is the professional binge watcher. Can't stop watching. Like they're in awe. The wide eyes, like, what? What's going on? What am I missing? The FOMO person, the fear of missing out. So, what is happening with these energies in August? What is happening with these energies in August? What do these energies need to know about for August? What do these energies need to know about in August? What else for these energies? What is going on in August? What does it have to do with these energies that I'm seeing? The FOMO, super relaxed person, the gorilla, and that multitasker. I feel like this is one energy and this is a different energy. So you got two different energies out here. Yeah, like they watch so much, she's just like knocked out. all the candy and sweets. She's like, all right, sugar crash. Sugar crash. Okay, last time. Anything else you would like to say? Okay. In August, very soon. These are beautiful cards. 8 of Pentacles, commitment. 6 of Pentacles, generosity. We've got communication with the page. The Ace with more victory and triumph. Queen of Wands. We got self-assured and charismatic. The 9 of Cups. We've got pleasure, wishes fulfilled. Temperance, number 14. We've got balance and patience. And then 17 with a star. We have positivity and wish with the Empress, number 3, in nurturing. Nurturing. So whatever's been dragging out that's been going on for a long while, whatever has been dragging, that in August, very soon this year, in August, or whenever you're watching this, that August that is close to you, you're going to have an abundant month. From all your work and effort, that dedication that you put into something, finding things out, just putting effort in, the fairness and the gratitude, the giving and receiving that you've been utilizing, the finding of information, the communication has been beneficial. It's been working out for you because you find clarity in the truth. You're very self-assured, very charismatic. Yeah, because of all your dedication, your work and effort, it's bringing a victory. Your wishes are being fulfilled, right? Your wishes are being fulfilled. You have peace and tranquility. You have balance. And then you end up being the rising star, right? The positivity and the wish, the hope and the healing coming in August. So we also have the number 14 and the number 7, 5 and 8, 13 and 4 brings down to stability, home, family, fourth house. The fourth could be significant. 14th could be significant. 8, 5, 17. Number 2. I also have inquisitive, the search, the knowing. Yeah. No matter how or what angle you look at it or how you're viewing something, you are self-assured. You are sure in the information that you have. You are sure and positive of your wish is going to be fulfilled. But you're keeping the harmony. You're keeping yourself balanced. There's a lot coming in. A lot of beautiful stuff coming in August. Very soon. From very soon to in August. Very soon in August. This is all happening. Wow. That is awesome. Put these back. Yeah. Whoever the one that's trying to cause you chaos outside is a drama queen. Not you. The other person's a drama queen. Passive aggressive notes writer. Interesting. Mansplainer extraordinaire. Look at that picture. Always got to mansplain, right? Over and over and over again. And please feed that hungry beast. Just feed it all that information, all that knowledge. Give it back to the drama queen. Because the truth prevails. The truth always prevails. So there you go. Oops. That is what is going on in August. Seeing the time a lot longer than I was expecting, but you know, I don't put time when I work with the spirits because, well, I've learned not to. I'm always on their time. I did have this last one, universal love. So being called that should probably be the last thing that is read. So let's get the universal angel of love out again. And let's read what she says. The universal angel heart. When this angel chooses to appear, she will help you to see more clearly through the eyes of unconditional love. Powerful and profound, with incredible dignity and strength, this full-winged, mature angel holds within her the wisdom of the ages. She speaks of destiny on soul-level issues. She is the mysteries revealed. She has claimed her rightful place and owns her full power. Secure in her connection with the divine, this angel will help you to align with a harmonic frequencies of the universe. As you become more receptive to her sacred wisdom, your vibration will rise. Expect to see astonishing results manifesting as miracles in your life. Invite her into your life. Allow her to share her knowledge. Take time to know her. She will stand beside you fearlessly in your relentless search for truth and light. Her message can teach you to honor the special person that you are. Feel the extraordinary comfort she administers to the raw places and the everlasting peace she brings to your heart. Be still and feel her presence. What safer place on earth than wrapped in wings of unconditional love? Beautiful. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Thank you. I was asking in my mind if we could at least do I know I said that would be less, but I just want to get a angel card. All right, ready? Let's see what the angels have to say today. What is your message? Well, you got your message today, but what do they want you to leave with? Leaving this reading with what? Don't compromise. Number 20. Boundaries, assertiveness, courage, unwavering. Stand your ground. They want you to stand your ground. Be compassionate. Have the courage. Be everlasting. Be the wings. Soar to new heights. Give yourself the inner awareness, the inner clarity. Allow your heart to heal. Allow your heart to speak for your mind. So if there's anything to leave with today, allow your heart to speak for your mind. Alrighty. Thank you, beautiful souls. Thank you for coming in and joining me. Thank you for all the likes, the shares, and the subscribes. It is appreciated. You are appreciated. Your time, your energy, your availability. Yeah, your availability. I'm going to do this real quick. Thank you for allowing me to come into your world. I have nothing but gratitude. Whether you're here because you truly want to support me, or whether you're here just to watch and see what I'm doing. Either way, I send gratitude. Because even if you're just a cross watcher, you're gaining something. You're gaining knowledge, information, gaining wisdom, truth and clarity. And for all my spiritual beings, thank you. Thank you for all the support on this platform, on my Spotify, on my Podbean, on my website. So I need to throw that out there. If you would love, like, need, want, desire a reading, a personal reading, please check out my website. If you've been on my website and you tried, I apologize. It is now fixed. So let me put that out there. My website is now fixed. There were a couple of glitches which made it difficult for people to purchase, but that has been all cleared up. We are 100% back in action. So feel free to check out my site, www.NicoleTheDivineOracle.com. And what I'm going to be doing, if you subscribe, not only to this channel, but subscribe to my website, those that have been purchasing and doing, getting readings from me whether it's tarot oracle, whether it is psychic medium, connecting with loved ones, spirit guides, animals, angels, spiritual guidance. If you've been a part of my oracle family, I will start doing giving away free readings. I'm going to start doing those about once a month. And yeah, come over to my website, subscribe. Maybe you'll be the winner of a free reading. Okay? Maybe you will be. But I'm putting that out there. Okay? You have to be part of the oracle. Part of the oracle. Open your heart to love. Vulnerability, forgiveness, allowing, and community. Another heart. So there you go. Love. Open your heart to my love. Open your heart to what the divine and the angels channel through me for your highest good. Be a part of my team. If you could do me a huge favor, start hitting those like buttons. Gotta love technology with the algorithms. I appreciate you for putting my name out there, allowing others to know. If you haven't checked out the music, they're under new releases. You'll see the music that I have. And also, I've been doing my podcast through Podbean, but I'm also linking them here. And I have a book in the works. So just letting you know that is coming out. And when I get closer to that time and get more information for you, details, I will let you know. Until then, I hope you have a beautiful day. All right? Allow all that no longer serves you, let that go. Okay? Focus on your wishes, your dreams, your goals. Okay? Your divine magic. Be the real you. Be the real you. Don't hide yourself. Be the real you. Be authentic. Be true. All right. Thank you all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful week, beautiful month. I will see you in the next reading. Peace.